Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to see you here. In this video I'm going to be talking through how I used my notebooks in January, so please feel free to grab a snack or a drink. I've got a cup of black coffee as I usually do, and yeah, let's get started. So I thought I would divide this video into my dated notebooks and then my undated notebooks. So the first notebook that I would like to talk about today is my Cuyoyo Jibun Techo Mini Days. And it's a B5 slim planner, and it has a beautiful, I would say, floral design in the front and the back, and it's really cute. I really love the design, and I believe Cuyoyo collaborated with a Kyoto-based textile brand called Soso. I will include the name on the screen, but yeah, it seems to me, I could be wrong, that every year they collaborate with a different designer, but please let me know down below, because yeah, I'm really interested in potentially collecting them because I think they're really cute. But yeah, so let's get into how I use this notebook. The first few pages include a yearly calendar, a yearly vertical calendar, and then some collection pages. I don't really want to go through them at the moment because they are quite personal, just because the yearly vertical calendar has birthdays from loved ones and yeah, people in my life that are important to me. I am not very good with birthdays, so I thought I would try that out this year. And then the other collection pages just include like some of my goals for this year, and then like seasonal bucket lists, 2026 media consumption. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go directly to the calendar, which is looking like this. Well, it looks like this. Yeah, and all I really used it for is for tracking my schedule and just using a habit tracker, which I've never really used a habit tracker consistently, but it's really, I'm really enjoying it so far this year. And spoiler alert, I have been using it in February as well, and it's working quite well. So yeah, basically my calendar consists of my schedule, a couple of like tasks as well, and then my habit tracker at the bottom, which I believe this like template is called a Gantt chart. Please correct me if I'm wrong as well down below. But yeah, moving on to the daily pages. I actually have no idea if any of this is personal. I think we're good with my daily pages. It's just more the collection pages, which I would like to show you in the future. But yeah, so this is really interesting. It's the January preview slash reflection page. Every month, there's like a preview page that you can like fill out, and then also at the end you can reflect on how the month went, and I think it's really lovely. So I've done that for January, and then as I mentioned in my Techo Kaigi, I was in Japan for the first half of January, and yeah, I really love how the pages turned out when I was in Japan. And I mean, it is expected when I came back to the UK, back to work, and you know, a normal like routine, 9 to 5 routine. It's not technically 9 to 5, but just just for the sake of it. But yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but you can probably see that there were days where I didn't journal very much. And I didn't love how the pages turned out either, which is really sad since like the first half of January I was in love with them. And I was very much inspired by, I mentioned it in my Techo Kaigi, but by a creator called 5 AM Raining. I really love how she uses her Jibun Techo. And then I did meet someone at the London Pen Show last year who actually, yeah, really inspired me to get the notebook because she was so consistent in it. And yeah, so yeah, both of these people really inspired me. But yeah, I guess I want to experiment with different ways to use the daily pages because yeah, I just don't, I sadly don't love a lot of them. Like, I think generally this is what they look like now. And yeah, spoiler alert, they're looking like that in February as well, but also there's a lot more blank pages. So before I reflect more on this notebook, I wanted to say that I've also got a letter to my future self at the back that I did on the 31st. No, sorry, on the, was it the 1st of January, or it might have been New Year's Eve. Pardon me. Yeah, so while in Japan, I wrote a letter to myself, and I've never done that before, so I'm really excited to look back on it. And yeah, it was on the 1st of January. So going back to the daily pages and how I want to use them in the future, I I would like to experiment with them. I think the weeks where I'm at work, which which is a lot of the weeks, yeah, I think they're gonna be a bit more simple, and also I don't think I'll spend that much time doing them, whereas the ones in Japan I actually did spend quite a lot of time writing about my day. We'll see. I'm going to experiment with both, and then I'm going to let you know in the February update. But yeah, the calendar really does help because it's a little tearaway calendar from Loft in Ginza. I thought the color scheme really matched this planner. But yeah, so I think it's nice because this kind of acts as a nice template. It creates a nice template in my pages and takes up a lot of space, which is good. So yeah, I look forward to experimenting with that, and I will let you guys know. And then moving on to my second daily notebook, which is the Hobonichi Weeks Mega from the sneaker series. So the cover is made out of paper, which means the notebook is very bendy. And then, yeah, just an extra thought is that the paper is really soft, and just, it's a really nice notebook to hold, and you can just shove it in your pocket if you wanted to. Although I did that, and I shoved it into my Uniqlo, I'm not sure how to call it, my crossbody Uniqlo bag thing. And it did get a little bit worn out, so I thought maybe not, maybe I won't shove it in there anymore unless it's in my Tragan cover, which is here. So if I go out, I will usually put it in my Tragan cover. And yeah, so this notebook is, it acts as my pocket notebook. I know that it's quite a lot taller than a pocket notebook, but that is how I like to use it. And the vertical calendar hasn't been updated, but I am planning to use it to track the weather. Luckily, that's quite easy to look back on. I was very diligent with tracking the weather in my Jibun Techo, but more so in January, so I can refer to that. In February, I'm gonna have to look on Google, which is fine. And then my calendar, I have to be honest, I'm not loving it as much as the December calendar, because I think I mentioned it in my last video, but I did start using this notebook in December, and I wasn't, yeah, I wasn't consistent in one notebook last year. So I can get into that when I talk about my notebooks from last year, if that's what you would like to see. So I ended up getting this one in December, and I started experimenting with how I wanted to use it. And yeah, since it's my pocket notebook, I just duplicate the schedule from my Jibun Techo onto here, and then I'm able to take this everywhere with me. And then of course I like to have fun with a bit of decorating as well. Then when it comes to my weeklies, I've got the ones from December, which you guys have already seen, I believe. Yeah, so we've got the beginning of January, and I used this to do, so sorry, so the weekly bit on the side I was using to recap the day, which in turn this became kind of like a travel journal, which is fine. And so yeah, I continued doing that for the rest of the weeks. But in December, I was using it for quotes and for ideas, which is, you know, what I would usually use my pocket notebook for. But it's completely fine. Of course, like, it's not a big deal if things blend in and you know, that's all good. But I think, you know, since I want to be more consistent in my diary, I think I'll leave the recaps for this notebook. And then here I would like to continue documenting ideas. I've got a spoiler alert for February. There were days that I used it for book notes, like sorry, I can't get my words out. I would use it for book notes for the book that I read that day. And also I would write down like what chapter I got to, what page I got to, and my thoughts. That was super fun. I am really interested in trying that out and experimenting with that a bit more. So yeah, let's see if I can do the recaps in my Jibun Tetra instead. When it comes to the memo pages, sadly the decoration also minimized. And if I don't do it that week, I kind of struggle to come back to it. I'm still, oh, that's a sneak peek for, oh no, that is still January. Oh, you can see actually that I did do some book notes on the Sunday. Yeah. And then I also extended it onto the memo page on the right. I really loved that. I think it'll be really good as I'm trying to get back into reading this year, like in a no pressure way. So I thought I could use this book to motivate me, and yeah, just I would like to use it as a pocket notebook. At the back I've got more like notes and thoughts, a little bit of journal entries as well. I haven't been using it as much either as the month went on, but that's totally fine. I think because I've differentiated these a bit more, I think it's going to be easier. Yeah, so it's all good. And then yeah, lastly, when it comes to my daily notebooks, I've got the Hobonichi Tetra 2026, of course, the Avec, and I decorated it with these cute Shin-chan stickers that I got from a gacha machine in Japan. It's so cute. And I'm really sad to say that I haven't been using it very much, which is fine. Yeah, I've got this spread that I love because I did it on the plane, and then I've got the stamps from the Hobonichi Tetra event. Yeah, it's so sad. I haven't really used it much since then, to be honest. But I did use it at some points to brainstorm some ideas for my Patreon. So I honestly think I might just use it for that, like for brain dumping visually and coming up with ideas for like dream products and things like that. Those are my daily notebooks and how I use them for the month of January. Now, let's get into my undated books. So I quickly want to talk about the TN system. So I've got these two TNs. This one, I was using it for my pen pal letters. Like I wanted to store them in an insert and also like journal about them. But I have to be careful because I don't want any addresses slipping into the video. Yeah, I thought this insert would be really fitting for that since it's got a pigeon. But yeah, I haven't been doing much in it so far. Like I've got like a couple of letters in here that I would like to journal about and store in here, but I haven't really done much in it yet. When it comes to the Tokyo Station Traveler's Notebook, I also haven't caught up in here very much either. I didn't use it that much in January, you know, apart from while I was traveling. So yeah, I look forward to using it more next month / this month and keeping you guys updated on that. Something that I've been really enjoying is keeping ephemera at the back here. So there's a lot of stuff from present and correct here and that I've been accumulating. For some reason I struggle to use them because they're just so pretty. So I've got them here at the back as well as some other bits of ephemera. Yeah. But yeah, this segment might be a little bit boring because I think I want to do a video about like my travel pages in here. But I did go to a new cafe in London that I was curious about. It's called Calico Coffee near Waterloo Station, and I had some pour over coffee and it was so delicious. And there was also like a free sticker there. And I own a 20-year-old calico cat. I mean, I don't own her. She's my sibling, my furry sibling. So yeah, and it's like Japanese inspired, I believe, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I took some photos that day that I need to print out and I will put in here eventually. But this is my it's like my adventure journal, and I want to use it when I travel, but also just when I kind of want to just be a tourist in my own town and in my everyday life. Like I just want to observe things more and really like embrace the mundane moments of my life and appreciate them more and try and find, you know, the beauty in like really simple things. I wish I kind of like thought about what I wanted to say more for this video, but yeah, that's the idea for this notebook, and I look forward to updating you how it goes. Finally, I wanted to show you my Commonplace book, which at the moment it's in a Hours studio journal cover because I wanted it to be protected as much as I could. Usually when I'm at home I don't really need anything, but yeah, sometimes I like to keep a little cover on here. And yeah, this is a Life Noble A5 notebook, and yeah, it has a grid like printed inside, and it features the little Suica penguin in the front, which is so cute, that I got at Ueno Station in Japan, and it's adorable. And yeah, I'm using this as my Commonplace notebook, and it's very much inspired by creators I love on YouTube, like The Common Corner, Advlogs. I'm also very much inspired with how Nikki Kaigi uses her A4 book, where she sticks in ephemera that she doesn't want to like throw away. And yeah, like an example of that would be like packaging from a Hobonichi pouch, and then like a cutout from a magazine that I collected but didn't want to throw away because I liked her outfit. And yeah, actually a lot of the ephemera in here as well is from Nikki Kaigi, from her recent letter to me, which I really appreciate. I've also got some ephemera from my dear friend Diana as well. So yeah, it's a place to also play with the stationery that I love and have received from people that I really care about, and then just like stationery that I've been hoarding as well. It all goes in here. And it's really imperfect, like there's a lot of smudging going on, which I'm trying to embrace. But yeah, I am considering doing some commonplacing videos on here, like where I actually do commonplace. So let me know if you're interested. Yeah, also this is a sticker that I designed for January. It says coffee and cats, and then it also came with this postcard as well. So yeah, just thought it would be cute to show you. But that is how I used my notebooks in January of 2026. And yeah, there's the TNs that are out of the picture right now, just out of the shot, but I'm very much going to be using them in the future months. So I do have a couple more books that I've added to my system since February has started, so that will be included in my February in my notebooks video. I just thought it would be nice to have a little bit of a cliffhanger, but yeah, they are more for like creative purposes. I don't know if that is a clue or not, but yeah, and to end the video, I thought it would be fun to show you how I've been storing a lot of my stickers at the moment. And I got really inspired by a lovely creator on Instagram called Scrapfee, and she a while ago posted like a reel of how she organized her stickers in like I think this was A5, yeah, in an A5 like sticker ring notebook situation, and I loved that so much. And yeah, I thought I could like show you guys a little bit how I've been organizing my stickers. So yeah, I don't know about you, but I have quite a lot of like stickers that are just like lying around. They're hanging on for dear life on like a sheet with like 2 other stickers that are left, and they're just feeling really sad and want to be used. So I just thought I could include those ones into this book, you know, all the stickers that haven't been used or anything. Let me know if this happens to you as well, but I get really used to sorry. So I get really used to my stickers, and then I don't use them very much because, yeah, I sometimes don't even notice that they're there anymore because I've had some of them for a really long time. So I thought if I reorganize them here, it will kind of bring joy. They'll bring more joy to me again. And I noticed that Scrapfee had themes in her pages, so I thought I could do like coffee and desserts. And I have to be honest, like that's already my favorite category. And then this was gonna be more like stationery / book related. And then I've got cats, which I still need more. I still need a bit more space for more cats. Yeah, and I've got many here that are from dear friends of mine. So yeah. Then this was just like a vibe that I got, and I thought they all worked together. I'm not sure. Some pigeons. And then like some like traveler's notebook inspired, some of them stickers. And then bunnies, animals. And then these are like, yeah, people, plants, like little, like planner stickers as well. More like small planner stickers. Like these ones I've had since like like almost 10 years ago. I actually would love to repurchase them again. Has anyone else owned these before? I found them on Amazon in like, yeah, like almost 10 years ago, something crazy like that. Yeah, Patreon rewards. I really love this Patreon account. Yeah. So I think it's nice as well when you want to clear up your TN sticker insert. Yeah, let me show you guys those as well. So these are the other 3 sticker books that I have. I've got another one that's like empty and kind of falling apart. So yeah, I would say officially these are like the 4 like sticker books that I own. And I think it's nice having this bigger book. So when you want to refresh your TN sticker book, you can just kind of like plaster them in here quite messily, and you can always just organize them later as well. And then that just opens more space in your TN insert to just refresh it and add a bit more to it, or whatever you prefer. This one for some reason is really sticky. Yeah, so you can always just organize it after. But I've just found it really relaxing as well to like organize them. This is like, oh, this is a haircut sticker. And I did get a trim recently, so I might use that. And this, for example, would go with the people. So Scrapfy, if you're watching this, thank you so much for sharing lovely content online, because it was really inspiring to me, and I couldn't stop rewatching that reel. Yeah, and all of these are like not very full, to be honest, and I think unless I reorganize them in here, I'm probably not going to want to use them. And I've got some stickers that I've been saving in here, in this Moody insert, that I really love and I do want to crack into. But I'm kind of thinking like, I'm thinking that I want to use these first before I go into these. Yeah, because I just feel that otherwise I'm never going to use these. Do you know what I mean? So let me know like what your thoughts are on stickers as well. I'm mentioning a lot of people in my videos. I always do, because I just spend so much time on YouTube. But May on YouTube, she owns a sticker company. Well, sorry, a illustrated goods company called Nini Mart, which is so cute. I really want to get goods from her one day. But she made a video on how she organizes her stickers to get more use out of them, and that also kind of triggered something into my mind as well. So, but yeah, I think that's all for this video. I really enjoyed doing a little random segment at the end. I think I'll probably do that more. But I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. And at some point as well, you'll see how my notebooks went in February. There are, you know, some pages that I didn't show you guys, and also some new notebooks that are part of the family. But before I do go, I have been reflecting on my notebooks and how I want to use them, and I feel like the notebooks I want to use every day will obviously be the daily books, but yeah, I just think that the Jibun Techo is gonna be my priority, just because that was my goal at the beginning of the year. So I'm really going to try, you guys, to document as much as I can in here, even though there are quite a few blank pages already, even though she does look a bit chunk, but there are quite a few blank pages still, and a lot of them I'm not very fond of, like, in terms of, I don't think they're very pretty, but that's not the point, right? And I think it could be a good place to also use up my stickers, like the ones that have just been sitting there for years and are dying to be used, you know? I don't want to waste them. So I think it'll be, like, your diary, I think, is always a good place to do that. But anyway, my dear friends, I shall leave you. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely week ahead. Bye!